Yes, thank you. My name is Rosie Apple, and I reside in Paradise, California. And I'd like to say a few words about the Trivedi water. We had brought back some Trivedi water from a retreat that we were at, and we had put it, my husband, this was in April and May, my husband had gotten me a great big bouquet of daffodils that I love because it just means springtime with daffodils. And the daffodils had been in regular water, and they were really about 2 days from thrown away. They had been there and they were, great, and they lasted for a while, but about 2 days I would have to have thrown them away. And so I just put a little bit of Trivedi water in the existing water that was with them, and the water, stems, and flowers, it just like it froze the flower in place. It never, even the water, and we left it in my windowsill for a good month and a half after that. No, really, a month and a half after that, and the water never even smelled. And the stems, and nothing dropped, no leaves, nothing from the flower. They froze the flower in place. And I still have the flowers in a wreath that I had, that already had dried roses from another long years ago. And I put those daffodils in, and I have it in my kitchen. Anyway, that's amazing. But my husband, who was not any type of believer in what was going on with Trivedi, every time he walked back by the kitchen, he'd just look at it, and I didn't have to say anything to him because it was right in front of him. He couldn't believe that these flowers did this, and now we have proof. So he just was amazed that any energy could do that to anything, and he hasn't done any retreats, but I'll tell you what, he knows that water is magic with that energy, and the flowers. Every time I have any questions, I look at that flower and I know. So all I have to say to you is, for the cost of the water, it can do magical things.